Okay. Hey.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, let's talk about Hydrate.
All right.
So I kind of just wanted to start by saying I am so excited about Hydrate. I have been drinking Gatorade. I'm embarrassed to say, I shouldn't be embarrassed, but it's high in sugar. I've been drinking Gatorade since college. We had a Gatorade machine at Auburn in our training room, and we would just go in and fill it up our Gatorade bottles. We could choose from two flavors, really exciting. But we needed it because we needed electrolytes because of all the exercise we did running. We lost electrolytes and we needed hydration. So, anyways, I've always then I continued to drink Gatorade. As I got older, I would water it down, do like half Gatorade, half water. Recently, we learned about body armor because it's made with coconut water, so a little bit healthier. It's still full of sugar though, like really sweet. So again, we water that down. Um, but we either always, with how active we all are in our family, we either have Gatorade or Body Armor in the house. So I was just wishing Plexus would come out with an electrolyte drink because I knew they would do it right. It would be super clean. It would be super healthy. It would be low in sugar, and it would have, awesome plant-based ingredients. And they did. So I'm over the moon. I'm more excited about this product than a lot of products. I mean, this is just made for my family and a lot of families. But anyways, so Hydrate, or not Hydrate. Nicole's going to share about Hydrate. I wanted to talk about electrolytes, right? So I've always known they're important and they help with hydration. And when someone is cramping up, give them electrolytes. Well, what are electrolytes? They are chemicals that conduct electricity when mixed with water. Interesting, huh? They regulate nerve and muscle function, hydrate the body, balance blood acidity and pressure, and help rebuild damaged tissue. As a trainer, I always would keep Gatorade in the basement next to my training room when someone is kind of feeling shaky or weird or cramping up. I give them Gatorade. Now I can give them Hydrate. um, what happens when your body is low on electrolytes? When your body becomes low on electrolytes, it can impair your body's functions such as blood clotting, muscle contractions, acid balance, and fluid regulation. Your heart is a muscle, so that means electrolytes help regulate your heartbeat. Interesting, right? So is it okay to drink electrolytes every day? Yes, long story short, it's good to replenish them. Sorry, I'm just reading along with you guys here. Yeah, I guess that's all the stuff, the main things you guys need to know about electrolytes. The three main electrolytes are sodium, chloride, and potassium. Calcium is also a type of electrolyte. So you'll see those, Nicole's going to talk about the ingredients in Hydrate now. But oh, this is cool. This is just a health tip. Sorry, foods with electrolytes. Since we're learning about electrolytes, let's throw this in. Foods with electrolytes: spinach, kale, avocados, broccoli, potatoes, beans, almonds, and peanuts. So, all right, Nicole, take it away. Share about Hydrate.
Okay, so I'm actually going to mix up my Hydrate now because I did a workout and then I went and and I ate. But I was just thinking, you know what? I could use a Hydrate right now. So I'm going to mix it for you guys here while we talk. And there's two forms that you can get it, and we got both. You can get it in a canister, or you can scoop it out, or you can get it in the sticks. Okay, so these are great for on the go. So I'll be keeping these in our bag, for when we're running, going places, all that, vacation. And then this will be sitting at home so we can scoop it out. And fun fact about the canister, by the way, you can take this whole canister and mix it into 5 gallons of water, in one of those big sports jugs, for soccer games, whatever, or just, maybe you have a bunch of family over, people are running around in the sun, playing outside. 5 5 gallons of water with 1 canister is going to be perfect to put in one of those big sports jugs, and then throw a bunch of ice in there and you're good to go. And then this is just 1 scoop for the serving. I know some of us use the collagen that's in the canister and it's 2 scoops. So just note, you're only using 1 scoop for a drink. You mix it in 12 to 16 ounces of water. And for adults, you can have, this is made for adults and kids, but for adults, you can have up to 3 of them a day if you want. You don't have to have 3, you can just have 1. You don't have to have any. It's kind of like an as needed product or whatever. I recommend 1 a day, but you could have a couple, 2 or 3. For kids, they recommend just 1 a day for kids. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, Amy's mixing hers up too. Hopefully you can see both of us. Yeah, I think so.
You made me thirsty. And then when I was learning about electrolytes along with you guys a minute ago, I'm like, oh my God, I just ran a little bit ago. I need this now. So
both need it. So here we go. She's just using her regular bottle of water. I got one of these Plexus ones.
Yeah, I just used, so there's 16.9 ounces in here.
Perfect.
Probably similar amount in yours too.
I think this might even be a little bit less. I can't remember. It might be 14, but I
think that's 14.
Yeah, I didn't even fill it all the way. So this is about 12 ounces probably. You can have it more concentrated if you want. You can have it watered down. I think a lot of people are liking it even more watered down in like 20 ounces of water or 16. I kind of like it like that because it reminds me of Propel. I mean, I hate to talk about other, compare it to things like that. It's not Propel. It's not Gatorade. It's totally different. When you look at the ingredients that we're going to talk about, this is like, it basically has the same function that people use the Gatorade and Propel for, but this is like totally different ingredients, super clean ingredients, things that are good for you. There's nothing bad in there. There's no sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, no sucralose, no things like that I don't even know why they put that in all those sports drinks, So often, when you look at those sports drinks, you're going to see, they're super sweet. They taste really good. There is salt in them. There is sodium because that's part of the replacing your electrolytes. Okay. But what they tend to do is put a ton of artificial sweeteners in there, sucralose or a bunch of sugar just to cover up the taste of the salt. And with this drink, there is that sodium in there. It's sea salt, okay? Because sodium is basically an essential electrolyte that is actually involved in helping maintain, like with your cellular function and stuff, to regulate fluids. Okay, so that's why there's sea salt in this drink. That's part of replacing your electrolytes. But we don't have to cover it up with all those nasty sweeteners and things like that aren't good for your body. We can, there's good for you ingredients that make this taste good. So it's got a blueberry acai flavor. And I just had my kiddo taste it. She's 5 and we got it in the mail yesterday. She was super excited about this. Even before she got to try it. And as soon as she tried it, I was kind of nervous. I'm like, oh, I hope she likes it. And she was like over the moon about the flavor. So she wanted another one like right away. And I was like, no, you can only have 1 a day. Sorry, I want to drink some. It's so good. And it smells really good. It's delicious and all that. So, and my husband had drank one after his run too. So it's perfect for after sports or even before, you play. You can do it before, after. It's great for when you're outside in the heat and all that. So let's talk a little bit about what Hydrate does. And some people have asked, and I'm not sure why, but some people have asked, what's the difference between Active and Hydrate? They're 2 totally different products. Okay. Active is basically for helping replace your energy levels. Okay. That's what it's focused on. And this one is going to be replacing your hydration levels. There's no caffeine in Hydrate. So this has nothing to do with energy. This is all about hydration. So Hydrate has 0 grams of sugar, like I was saying. It is sweetened, but it's sweetened with stevia leaf extract. Okay. And that's a plant-based sweetener. It's not an artificial sweetener like that, or, that's going to damage your body. It also only has 10 calories. And, with all the ingredients, I'm going to actually go through each of the ingredients actually in a second. But the amount of fluids that you need during the day actually change whenever you guys are working out or whenever you're out in the heat and the sun. So that's why this product is so important, because we, struggle sometimes with getting our recommended water intake in. So, sometimes it's annoying to have to drink, 8 cups a day or whatever. Maybe it's 70 ounces a day is your goal if you're trying to drink half your water weight or half your weight in water in ounces. And so this is going to help you get extra hydration in. If I were to just drink this amount in water, it's not going to give me the same hydration level that I would get when I drink water with hydrate in it. Okay. So it's going to help you get extra hydrated. And maintaining the recommended water intake for the day is going to help you with other things too. It's not just, okay, yeah, I need to drink water, but it actually helps your body function better. Things like your heart, your brain, and your muscles all need extra, hydration to keep things functioning properly. Because if you don't have enough water, when you feel hydrated, I mean, you can be fatigued, you can, you're going to get brain fog. You can, just have, your body's just not going to be working properly. You're not going to have the good workout maybe that you could have. Your muscles may not recover well if you're not properly hydrated. So let's talk about what is in this drink that makes it work so well. So we have electrolytes, minerals, aloe vera, tart cherry, coconut water powder, sea salt, watermelon juice. There's even zinc and even vitamin C in here. And I think someone had said it's, you get the amount of vitamin C per day with this for, I think, like, what was it, 6 oranges or something? 8 oranges. I'll have to double check that after this. So, great with the vitamin C and zinc. Also, it's a good source of magnesium, which I just learned today when I was kind of making sure I knew what I was talking about with Hydrate. So that's interesting. Like I said, it has stevia in it. It's also gluten-free. It is vegan. It's non-GMO. It has no artificial colors in here. This is all natural coloring from plants. It has no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, just like all of our other Plexus products. Okay. So I'm going to actually real quick kind of go through what to each of those ingredients do. What's the function of them? Why is that important, to have aloe vera in here? What's coconut powder for? So one of the ingredients that you'll see in the ingredients list is calcium citrate. That's an electrolyte. And calcium plays a role in the maintenance of normal muscle concentration or contraction and nerve transmission. So I'm actually reading my notes here, so just excuse me, because I don't have all this memorized, but I want all of us to be educated and learn about this together. So the other one is, the next ingredient is magnesium citrate, and magnesium is a cofactor in hundreds of metabolic reactions in the body. It's required for cellular energy, metabolism, nerve conduction, and ion transport. That's a lot of things. I'm going to have to read this over again because I'm not science. I'm not super sciencey. I don't absorb science quickly. So I'm going to have to kind of study that for a minute and understand what that means, because I actually don't. Potassium citrate. Potassium is both a mineral and an electrolyte your body needs to work properly. It helps your nerve function and your muscles contract. It also helps your heartbeat stay regular. So that's interesting. Okay, sea salt. Here we are with the salt and sodium that people ask, why does this have sodium? Like I said, sodium is actually an essential electrolyte nutrient that's actually involved in the maintenance of your cells, okay, your cellular homeostasis and the regulation of fluids in the body and your electrolyte balance. So that's what that does. It also, its role is like crucial for maintaining extracellular fluid volume because of its, let me scroll up here, because of its osmotic action. What is that? I have no idea. Now I need to go and research some of these things. Sorry, guys. It's also important for muscle contractions and nerve transmission. Sea salt is a source of chloride. After sodium, chloride is the most abundant electrolyte in our blood and plays a key role in the regulation of body fluids, pH, and electrolyte balance. So that's interesting. Okay. Sodium citrate is a sodium salt of citric acid, which is used in foods and beverages to enhance flavors, such as, it's an antioxidant or to adjust the pH level. Okay, zinc citrate. Zinc is an essential trace mineral that acts as a cofactor in about 300 enzyme reactions in the body. It contributes to our total physical and mental well-being. And zinc citrate is among the best forms of zinc, being more absorbable than the zinc sulfate and the zinc acetate and zinc glucosinate or zinc oxide. So zinc citrate, out of all those zincs I just mentioned, is actually the best or the easiest to be absorbed in the body. So that's why that one is in here. Okay, vitamin C, listed as ascorbic acid. Vitamin C is an essential water-soluble vitamin that helps with a range of functions in the body, including providing antioxidant defense, ascorbic acid, and it is a water-soluble form of vitamin C. Tart cherry fruit powder. I'm excited about this one. That tart cherry is also in our active drink. I used to drink tart cherry juice years ago, but it is high in sugar content. So it's nice to see this tart cherry fruit powder in a form that doesn't have sugar in it. So tart cherry powder is actually rich in polyphenols and demonstrates antioxidant properties. And then there's the coconut water powder. Coconut is the fruit of coconut palm, and it's a palm tree native in the eastern tropical regions, grown in Asia, America, and Africa. Coconut water is the liquid found in young green coconut, and it should not be confused with coconut milk. They're two totally different things. Coconut water is used in various parts of the world to help with rehydration. All right, watermelon juice powder. Watermelon is considered a functional food and is a popular fruit that has important nutritional and bioactive compounds, gives several health benefits, antioxidant activity level, and it also has a great taste, an appealing smell, and attractive color. So I think that's part of what gives this a good taste and color as well. So aloe vera, it's the inner leaf fillet of the aloe plant. Aloe vera powder. It contains antioxidants and polyphenols and is a superfood. The inner fillet of aloe vera is responsible for the plant's benefits of enhancing the absorption of certain micronutrients. A couple more ingredients left. Stevia leaf extract. We actually grow stevia at our house right now. And I tasted it. It tastes really good. And I've been actually meaning to make a batch of sweet tea with it. Make some unsweetened regular tea and then mix it, stir in some stevia leaves and see how that tastes, because I used to love sweet tea. Okay, so stevia is native to South America. It's been used for centuries as a traditional herb and a natural sweetener. The extract is prepared from the sweet tasting leaves and is standardized I can't even read that word, rubidosidize. Don't understand what that means, but it ensures a clean, sweet flavor that does not have any bitter off taste to it. Okay, which can sometimes happen with other stevia extracts. Some people will say, "Oh, I hate stevia," and maybe they're using a different form of stevia that actually gives a little bit of a bitter taste or something. So this one's a little bit different. The extract is purified by filtration and crystallized into a compound that is typically 200 times sweeter than table sugar and has 0 calories to it. And Plexus uses a pure non-GMO stevia. And if you're watching this and you don't know, just to explain, the stevia that we use is actually done via a water extraction process. So sometimes you'll see stevia in other products, but oftentimes it's actually done via like a chemical process. So we don't use any chemicals when we process our stevia. It's all done, the sweetness is pulled out via like a water extraction process. Okay, so then there's just some natural flavors in here that are taken from essential oils, resins, essences, or extracts. It doesn't really state what exactly those are. And then there is a citric acid that comes from lemons and oranges. And then it also says silicon dioxide, which is just silica. It's one of the most abundant minerals on Earth. And in Hydrate, the form The form used is a food grade silica that is ultra pure and free of contaminants and helps the powders mix more easily. So that's what the benefit or the reason for that one is. And I think that's it. Yep, that's all I see. So again, it's got the blueberry acai flavor. So I guess that's one of the essential, what do they call it, natural flavors that are in here that they just don't list exactly what it is. And that's about it. That's all I got.
Thank you. That was awesome. Super informative. That was a lot of good information.
Sorry for all the info. Like that took me a little bit while to get through because some of those I was like, I don't even know what this means, but
yeah, but it's good.
Together, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to learn. I have to say, I cannot taste the watermelon. What do you think? Take a taste. I gotta let Daisy in real quick. Hold on. Be right back. Okay.
I can't taste the watermelon necessarily either, but I think it's in there to kind of maybe balance out some of those flavors. I don't know.
Yeah, and it might balance it out. I mostly taste like a blueberry flavor.
Yeah,
blueberry fruity flavor. But it's not even overpowerful with blueberry.
No.
It's a very interesting flavor. It's very good, very good. But like if someone says to you, "Oh, I don't like watermelon," like my husband, he does not like watermelon. You would want to say, "Well, you still want to try it because I can't even taste the watermelon personally."
And my husband doesn't like coconut at all.
Yeah.
And like he's had like, if I cook with coconut oil, he's okay with that. Or he's put, MCT coconut oil in his coffee. I'm trying to think what other, he has tasted some coconut milk that he's been okay with, but he won't drink it like a whole thing, like a whole shake with coconut milk. But for the most part, coconut makes him sick, like especially the shredded coconut or anything that has like a strong coconut flavor. So he was a little bit nervous and I was nervous for him. I thought, oh my gosh, what if he doesn't like this? He said he does not notice coconut in here. So that coconut water is kind of masked by everything else. So yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
Like light tasting, light flavor. It's not overly sweet, not tart. It's like perfect after a workout or something where you don't want a ton of flavor. You just want water, but you need a little bit of flavor with it.
Yeah, so good. So yeah, I hope everyone tries it. I love it. My whole family. So for everyone that has tried it, all the kids haven't tried it yet, but everybody that has really liked it. So
yeah, and you can mix it too. You can mix it with your Slim. You can mix it with your Active. I haven't tried it with Slim yet, but I'm super excited to try that soon. I have mixed it with the Starfruit Guava Active, and I thought it was pretty good. I've had some friends try it with the peach mango flavor. I think they enjoyed it because, someone that said they didn't really like the flavor profile of this, they were like, let me try it with Active. And they were like, okay, this is so much better. So they loved it with the peach mango. And then you could even put your collagen in here. So all the things.
Oh, good.
Or the kids drink, We'll have to have her mix up her kids drink with us and see what it tastes like.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we'll see you soon.
Have a great weekend. Stay hydrated. Bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.